Hello everyone. Today I'm here to present to you the benchmark for organizational design and structure in change presentation. Unfortunately, when it comes to personnel management, Letta Mays, an acquisition firm, is having a serious problem managing its employees. Hiring and training the proper personnel, coaching and empowering each employee to attain their full potential, effectively communicating across all teams, and steering all team members toward a single purpose are all part of successful people management. Employees are one of our company's most valuable assets, and their success has a significant impact on our financial results. However, employing qualified personnel isn't enough. How the company's leaders manage them has a significant impact on overall performance. Employee engagement, talent management, effective strategy, presentation, and driving work across organizational boundaries, and collaborative working across teams are the top challenging that emerge as the most pressing difficulties in people management. Genuine employee dedication, influence, expression, and emotional management must all be boosted by leadership techniques. Designing and upgrading the employee experience in the way that pulls out the best in them will be a major strategy. This issue of a bad people management is currently creating long-term damage to personnel and the firm. It has a result in a poisonous and uninviting work environment. This had a negative impact on the company's reputation, health, well-being, and general productivity. Consequences of a bad human resources management may lead to high turnover rate, inefficient hiring processes, low morale, and legal problems. The relevance of the current organizational structure help people understand what work they should accomplish, how their work supports or relies on other employees, and how these job activities contribute to the organizational overall goals. The company's organizational structure is vertical, and underneath that is functional structure. This is because there are few shared interests or objectives throughout functional domains. The organization remains centralized. That is, the majority of the decision making occurs at the upper level of the organization. For example, marketing, production, purchasing, and IT. Value of conscious culture and management and revenues. A conscious culture encourages people to bring their entire self, their entire identity to work. Leaders care about the employee's experience in a conscious culture, and everyone's individuality is acknowledged and treated with dignity it deserves. Culture refers to embodied beliefs, concepts, practices that underpin a company's social fabric and signal how it does the business. The heartbeat of the company is its culture because it develops respect, decency, care, generate trust between the company's team members and other stakeholders. A conscious culture is the glue that holds leadership and employees together. Unfortunately, the organization appears to have an unconscious culture as what is being done, and bubble conscious culture is actually unconscious culture. Using Carter's 8-step changes model, he possessed a strong strategy that starts with organization's culture. The first 3 steps, for example, are about creating a change-friendly environment. The next steps, step 4 to 6, are all about engaging and enabling entire business. The final 2 steps are about implementing, maintaining changes. Concurrently, working through the process can help you go through the changes process more quickly, but it is only works if you have widespread support at all levels. Leadership management, as well as select few plus devise many principles, can assist one in laying the groundwork. The head plus the heart and have to plus want to concepts are intended to keep transition moving forward. Incorporate a sense of urgency in your audience. To make change, having a feeling of urgency involves doing what has been done right away without being asked in the most complete way possible. Employee engagement is currently low, and this needs to change. Organizational reforms frequently fail, according to the Carter's research, because a sense of urgency was not established or maintained, or because it's human nature to prefer the status quo. The time for change should be now. First and foremost, we are losing new clients as a result of our sluggish reaction to sales leads. Sales leads that are followed up on within 24 hours have a 71% chance of losing, while those that are followed up on after 72 hours, our average, have a 23% chance of closing. Building a guiding coalition. A single person cannot lead a transformation. Multiple leaders' thoughts, ideas, and support are required for organizational change, according to leadership plus management change principles. Managers, supervisors, and team lead should be part of your guiding coalition, which is made up of people you choose as your support system. Creating a strategic vision and plan of action. With the current state of affairs, the business should begin with a change management plan that states our objectives. Not only the final product, but also milestones along the way with the vision written down so you have a complete picture of the process. Enlisting a volunteer army. Forcing the staff to support the change will only result in anger and dissatisfaction. Volunteer is the essential word. Beginning by creating a sense of anticipation so that people will listen with an open mind. By reducing barriers, one can encourage people to take action. There are always challenges when it comes to transformation. As you plan for change and transition, it is critical to identify the potential roadblocks. You can strategize how to overcome them. Recognizing the previous failures not only aids in the development of a better strategy, also demonstrate to your team that you are willing to accept responsibility for your mistakes and seek to improve. Maintain the rate of acceleration. One must keep pushing forward if we want the squad to maintain momentum. By analyzing what helped you reach short-term goals and what may have been done better throughout the shift. Wins can also be utilized to increase confidence in the change. Make a change. A change must be firmly embedded in the organization's culture and practices in order to be properly adopted. It's critical to provide ongoing training until the shift becomes second nature. If you abandon your team too soon, they may revert to old habits and lose all of the new muscles you worked so hard to develop. Lastly, we continue to bring the team together by using the Salesforce app cut meeting time in half. Possible obstacles to the proposed change and strategies for overcoming them. Integrating the new Salesforce technology with current platforms without causing major logistical challenges. Also, educating the personnel on how to use the new technology to establish a new system at work. The end users is the employees. While employees are declined to oppose change, low employee morale becomes a barrier to organizational transformation. A lack of agreement could be a problem. You must have all the management staff on board and capable of dealing with the challenges or changes or the risk causing internal dissent. Communications issues. Employees want to know what is going on, whether the news is good or bad. When management fails to communicate, it disrupts productivity and makes employees feel as though they aren't part of the decision-making process. Evaluation of strategy and the lessons learned. I have learned that collaboration is critical to a successful business. I need to focus on team problems before they develop as a servant leader who embraces the tenet of conscious capitalism. By bringing employees together, you may create a powerful and motivated team. Each team member should be respected. Show respect for all people with your actions and words. To identify the fundamental cause of the problem, I must be considerate, empathetic, use leadership abilities properly, and ask questions. I shouldn't think about whether I'm on the right or wrong side of the issue. If it is recommended that you have a good attitude and address problems, instead of pointing out flaws or what is wrong with the people, I should offer logical solutions to employee problems and act in the way that fosters trust among my immediate work circles and keeps everyone satisfied. Finally, structure of the organization. The organizational structure I propose is open boundary structures with a learning organization underneath it, in which this design activity strives to acquire knowledge and modify behavior as a result of that knowledge. Experiment, learning new things, and commenting on new knowledge are the norms in learning companies. There is also open communication and information exchange, as well as innovativeness and ability to adapt to quick change, good organizational performance, and competitive advantage. Thank you.